Welcome to Glove Talk. Today I just wanted to talk about who Deontay Wilder could be fighting in 2021. And of course, as always, I want to hear what you guys think about this and let me know your thoughts down in the comments below because I always love seeing what you guys have to say. With that said, we'll get into the video. Okay, so there's a few options for Deontay Wilder in 2021. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. So first and foremost, I don't think he's going to get the Fury fight in 2021. I don't think he's going to get the third rematch. For a couple reasons. One, if he had a legal case that, Fury had breach of contract because he wouldn't give him the third fight, he would have taken that route. He has not. Now there's a mediator involved. I don't think that that's actually going to work in his favor, and I don't see how he's going to get Fury into the ring when there's $100 million deal dangling right in front of him for a 2-fight deal with AJ. On top of that, Wilder has already made a huge accusation against Fury about him having loaded gloves, and that really pissed off Fury. He has openly said that he does not ever want to fight Deontay Wilder again. So I just don't see that fight happening. I just don't. So moving on from that, what are some good opponents for Deontay Wilder? Well, there's been some talk about a contract being sent out to Charles Martin. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Number one, I think it's an easy fight for Wilder. I think it's a good gimme fight, good way to build his confidence. And on top of it, right now there's no mandatory by the IBF. If he beats Charles Martin, who's the closest to a mandatory for the IBF, maybe he becomes the mandatory. That would put him in a nice mandatory position because obviously AJ and Fury are going to have a 2-fight deal. No one's going to fight them until 2022. At least that puts you in the possible running come 2022. The other option also is Hearns has come out and said that he's interested in a Deontay Wilder and White fight. I love that fight. I absolutely love that fight. Now, obviously, Dillian White has to get, payback for that highlight reel knockout that Povetkin put on him. And it looks like that's going to be happening in March 6th. So if he wins, which he could, if he gets revenge and gets the win, it becomes the mandatory for the WBC. If him and Wilder fight, whoever wins that becomes the mandatory against either AJ or Fury. I love that fight, though. That is a huge fight. The trash talk alone for that would be amazing. But that could allow, Wilder to get into a position where he could be a mandatory for maybe 1 belt, maybe 2 belts. And then come 2022, let's say Usyk gets the first crack at the winner of the AJ Fury fight, right? Or I should say 2 fights. Then at least, in my opinion, I don't see Usyk beating either guy right now. He just hasn't impressed me against Chisora. He just doesn't look like he has the power to really impose himself against either guy. And so I see Fury or AJ beating Usyk right now as we're talking. So that means it could set yourself up. Wilder could set himself up for a fall 2022, winner take all fight against either AJ or Fury, because then it would be actually mandated that he has to as a mandatory for the WBC, maybe the IBF. Either way, in my opinion, that is what Deontay Wilder needs to do. And that's my thoughts on this, guys. Just wanted to make a quick video for you. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, like and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed to the channel. And with that said, we'll talk to you later. Thanks.